Blessed and happy Wednesday to all of you, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear good people of God, faithful followers of the Daily Gospel Reflection with Father Jack, my dear kababayans. Today is Wednesday within the 7th week of Easter, and our Gospel for today is from the beautiful and the wonderful account of the Gospel of John, chapter 17, verses 11 to 19. I was deeply moved by the line of today's Gospel. It says, "We are in the world, but not of the world." You know, we are in it, but not of it. We live here, but we don't stay here forever. We are here, but we belong to God. Before I'm going to proceed to the Gospel, there is a similarity between our first reading and our Gospel for today, because our first reading speaks about the farewell discourse of Saint Paul, and our Gospel speaks about the farewell message of Jesus to his disciples. And the Gospel tells us the three promises of Jesus. And what are those? Number one, he promised us of protection. And he told us, and in the gospel he said, "I guarded them, and not one of them was lost except the one destined to be lost." End of the quote. This is similar to the message of Saint Paul in our first reading for today, because he is telling the elders to protect their flock and themselves, because Saint Paul says savage wolves will come in among you and not sparing the flock. You know, even some among their group will distort the truth. Friends, we have God's protection, but as His followers, we are also invited and challenged to guard each other. And second, Jesus not only promised protection, but He also promised us of joy. And He said, "I speak these things so that they may have joy." And how to have joy? The readings is telling us to support the weak. There is joy in helping and supporting the weak, the less fortunate, the less privileged. And to have joy, never allow the things of this world prevents us to be in heaven. You know, think heavenly than earthly, because God is the source of true joy. And there's also joy in giving, because Saint Paul in our first reading says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." My dear friends, there is joy in giving than in getting. Joy is the gift of the Lord for you and for me. Having the Creator is more important than having His works and masterpiece. That's why, my dear friends, always remember that God is the source of true joy. Not money, not fame, not prestige, not connections, and not whatsoever. And finally, Jesus also promised us not only protection, not only joy, but also salvation. And He said, "I sanctify myself so that they may be sanctified in truth." To be saved must be our highest priority, must be our highest desire. Salvation must be our ultimate desire in life. To be in heaven must be part of our daily prayers. We have to desire heaven. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, let me end my reflection by saying, God promised us protection, He promised us joy, He promised us salvation, because He wants us to bring in heaven. We belong to God. We are in the world, but not of the world. In it, but not of it. Amen.